And thank you guys once again for tuning in to Combo Cafe via the internet. Um, Today we're dealing with um, comments from the previous subject and today's subject as well. Last week I posted a blog concerning uh, musicianship and what do you guys feel is the qualities of a good musician. I've had a lot of emails, text messages, comments on Facebook about this subject, and from what I gather, it's a subject that's not talked about or discussed enough, especially in my immediate community, which is full of musicians, singers of that sort. But I do thank everybody for voicing their opinion and sharing their expressions and being respectful at the same time. There was one particular comment that was on my Facebook that was left by the music director at the church I currently attend. And she says, I'm going to read it to you. In my opinion, cockiness and anointing does not mix. Yes, you should take pride in your skillfulness in playing, but to act as though you don't need a compliment because you think you're better than anybody else and everybody else should know it is just plain arrogance. And in ministry, that's a no-no. Everyone needs to know that there is always somebody better than you. Also, it makes it hard for others to receive from you when you're up. To me, what makes a good musician is prayer, practice, and preparation and anointing. By the way, that's my opinion. Um, that pretty much sums everything up. Me personally, my opinion is no matter how good you are, no matter how skillful, talented, gifted you are, however you want to label it, nothing can hinder that more than a bad attitude. I've heard, I've been in the music industry for over 25 years, since I was a little kid. I've heard the worst of the worst, and I've heard the best of the best. Trust me. Um, and I've learned as I gotten older and more seasoned in the field of music, and especially in the field of music ministry, that you have to be very careful how you conduct yourself outside of playing music. You have to be very careful. It's just like a pastor or a preacher preaching about um, doing the right things or whatever the case may be, and then you see him at a casino on the slot machine. It's being in the music ministry is 30% of playing music at church. The other 70% is outside of the church. Um, Even if it's not in ministry, um, just the attitude in general um, will make your playing not seem as good as it really was when you have a bad attitude about it. Um, One of the since I've been out here for 3 years, I've met a lot of musicians, a lot of great musicians, um, and one particular musician that I did meet. He plays at Cap'n and another church that I can't think of the name of. Last name is Mr. Johnson. He is one of the best musicians I have ever heard in my life. And when you meet him outside of being behind an organ or a piano, he is one of the humblest characters you ever want to meet. And I've also met people that were just as good as him, but was on such a high plateau that they felt that they couldn't be reached, and it just rubbed me the wrong way. Their playing didn't seem as gifted as when I first heard it towards after the fact and when I had met them. So to sum it all up, not to prolong it, um, no matter how good you are, attitude is everything. God give it, God can take it away. And I don't think that he would want that gift no matter how you use it, whether it's in church, whether it's playing for Beyonce, whoever. I don't think he wants that gift to be expressed in arrogance. Um, so today's subject, um, this is mostly for married couples, in which I am not married. Why do you think the divorce rate is skyrocketing like it is? I have a lot of immediate opinions that first come to mind when I heard this question that somebody inboxed me. And I would love to hear your opinion about it. I don't think a lot of people is gonna really accept my voice or my opinion, being the fact that I have never been married. But I think this all plays and a part of it. I think it all plays together. The reason for me not uh, pursuing marriage and the reason why divorce rate is going up. I think it all plays within itself. It's one and the same. So um, continue to email me, blog me, write, text. Most of you have my number. However you feel it's more convenient for you to leave a comment about why the divorce rate is skyrocketing like it is. Thank you guys for tuning in. This has been Convo Cafe. Peace.